Presenting TFM.
The most happening music, the most important news, and most importantly,
Your views at times of Oman radio station. TFM. Let's talk.
Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena.
Hello and welcome to the Midday Update. Here's the latest update from our newsroom. Officials at the Ministry of Health announced the registration of 738 new coronavirus cases in the country today. 324 of the new cases are Omani nationals and 414 for non-Omanis, bringing the total number of coronavirus cases registered in the Sultanate to 13,538. According to the Ministry of Health, this number also includes the recovery of 2,845 patients and 67 deaths. The ministry urged everyone to adhere to social distancing instructions issued by the Supreme Committee and the Ministry of Health, as well as staying at home and not going out unnecessarily. Matra and Seeb are where more than half of the COVID-19 deaths in Oman have taken place, updated data released by the government has shown. According to figures from the Ministry of Health's Tarassud app that provides updates on the COVID-19 situation in Oman and across the world, of the 59 deaths that occurred yesterday, 25 have taken place in Matra and 17 in Seeb. 9 people were reported to have died from the coronavirus on Tuesday, with 8 of the deaths taking place in Muscat. The other one occurred in South Shirkia. Of the 8 people who died, 4 were from the Vilayat of Seeb and 3 were from the Vilayat of Matra. The remaining one was from Boshir. Of the 59 people who were reported to have so far died from the disease, 47 of them, or 79.6%, came from Muscat. 6% deaths have reportedly taken place in South Batina. Whole 1 death apiece has taken place in the governorates of Dhofar, Dahira, and North Batina, while 3 in South Sharkia. A report prepared by Intelligence CIO, a technology intelligence platform specializing in information technology solutions, praised the developments witnessed by the Sultanate in the field of information and communication technology, which strengthens the government's efforts to diversify the national economy. The report published on Tuesday said that the Sultanate is at the forefront of digital transformation as one of the key initiatives for the country in line with its Vision 2040 and Digital Oman strategy that lays emphasis on digital transformation and innovation to boost the economy and prosperity of the society. The report added that the e-Oman strategy focuses on IT industrial development in order to enable the society and individuals and enhance e-government and e-services in the next 5 years. 17 volunteers and manning the live chat session on a website launched by the National Commission Youth for people experiencing mental stress due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. The website, called Tataman, Arabic for Be Assured, was created by the Psychology of Youth volunteering team, which collaborated with the National Youth Commission. It contains resources for people suffering from anxiety due to the uncertainty of the impact the novel coronavirus has had. The live chat features helps people directly reach out to psychologists who can then provide them suggestions on alleviating the mental pressure they feel through this facility. It also contains resources for people to meet mental health experts and professionals for more in-depth therapy should they or someone they know need it. The Diwan of Royal Court on Tuesday issued a statement saying that they are honored to convey to the people of Oman that His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq followed up the drastic atmospheric condition that prevailed in our country's governorate of Dhofar. His Majesty the Sultan expressed his total faith and submission to the will of the Almighty Allah for what he destined during the climatic condition and what emanated from it. Yet His Majesty the Sultan gave thanks and praise to the Almighty Allah for the bounty of cohesion, compassion and collaboration amongst Omani people. His Majesty noted Omani people's awareness, commitment and dedication that he said reflected their high sense of responsibility as they set the most wonderful standard of national solidarity. His Majesty the Sultan hereby expressed his pride and appreciation for the sincere efforts exerted by the departments concerned in extending help to those who need. talking about the FAR governorate and the climatic condition in there, we have a very special guest joining us all the way from Salalah, who is going to tell in detail about how the situation is like. Let's welcome Mr. Manpreet Singh, who is the chairman of Indian Social Club Salalah and an honorary council agent for the Embassy of India in Oman. Thank you so much, Mr. Manpreet, for joining us today.
I cannot hear you properly. The voice is very low.
Sir, can you hear me now?
I cannot hear properly. The voice is very low.
Mr. Manpreet, can you hear me now?
The voice is very low of yours. If you can increase the volume.
Sir, can you hear me now? Is it better?
The voice, I am not getting the voice. Some technical problem, I think.
Mr. Manpreet, can you hear me now?
Ma'am, I am not getting your voice to me. It is very, very low. I cannot hear you properly.
Sir, is this better now?
I cannot hear you properly.
Can you hear me now?
Voice is very low. No, it's not okay. The voice is very low. I cannot hear you properly.
Sir, can you hear me now?
Ma'am, I cannot hear you properly. No.
Can you try to increase the volume from your device, please? It's full.
Yeah. My volume is okay, but earlier it was okay. Just a few minutes before, it has come down automatically. I don't know.
Is it? Can you hear me now?
No, it's not okay. From your side, the volume has to go up.
Sir, it's full from my side, so I'm just trying to see what the problem is. Is it better?
I cannot hear you properly. I cannot hear, ma'am.
Sir, could you describe us the situation, how it is like in Salalah at the moment?
I cannot hear properly, ma'am.
Okay,
Can't hear.
We'll be right back in a very short break. Stay tuned and we'll be back with Mr. Manpreet Singh.
¿Dónde está el hombre?
Okay. Now the voice is very low. I cannot hear you. Sorry, ma'am. Voice is not there. Your voice is not coming.
Can you hear me now? Mr. Manpreet, can you hear me now?
No, I can't hear you properly, ma'am. Your voice is very dull, It is not coming to me.
Sir, can you try to check your volume settings, because it was perfectly fine before we went live?
No, the volume I have already, just it is full from my side.
Sir, you're live right now on air. Okay, I think there is a technical glitch from Mr. Manpreet's side.
Hello.
So my first question for Manpreet Singh is that please describe the situation for us in Salalah at the moment. How is it like?
No, the problem is I cannot hear you properly, so I can't answer you properly. I I think if you tell your team to restart this, maybe it will be okay. Right now, the voice is not coming to me. Yeah, if you are saying describe the situation in Salalah, Salalah is okay, very fine now. We have, earlier 2 days back we have, tropical depression, and we are now out of it. And today the sun is shining. There is no problem. All the valleys are over now in Salalah locally. And outside, we heard there are some damages, for the roads, and which the Foreign Municipality and Ministry of Transport, they are on the job along with the ROP. It is under control, and as far as COVID-19 is concerned, that also right now it is under control in Salalah. So Ministry of Health, they are doing a very good job here along with the other ministries. So especially I want to thank the Supreme Committee. Time to time they are meetings, and they are giving instructions, advices to the and all the people, they are abiding the Supreme Committee decisions. That's all as far as life in Salalah is concerned.
Thank you, Mr. Manpreet. So could you tell me, like, you as the chairman of Indian Social Club right now in Salalah, how are you dealing with the situation? How are your community members doing in Salalah?
See, as the chairman, any person who is contacting us, whether Indian or any other nationality, we are helping them out. Especially after the COVID, there were some problems, among the community members. Those people, the laborers, the laundry people, they are not getting, regular income from, their sources. So we are giving them the food kits under the umbrella of Embassy of India. So in association with the Embassy of India, we have given more than 300 kits here in Salalah. This is besides the other some organizations and the local government. They are also giving from them, the food kits, the rations to the needy people.
So talking about the needy people, Mr. Manpreet, how are you reaching out to the people who are in need right now? And if you're only focusing on your community members, or are the doors for help open to all nationalities living in Salalah?
See, right now, on 28th, 31st, and first, there were 3 repatriation flights by the government of India with the help of Embassy of India. The Indian Social Club has arranged for ticketing by Air India officer, to all the people, those who are traveling. They have facilitated the ticketing in the club, Indian Social Club, as well as the other destination locally. Because of the tropical depression, there were floods on the road. So one day we have done it in the Indian Social Club, keeping all the measurement of social distancing, and then we have kept it here in the local Salalah. So 2 days we have done it here, and all the 3 flights were full. Thanks to our ambassador, His Excellency Manu Mahavar. He and all the officers in the embassy staff, they are working day and night for the repatriation through these flights. So I want to thank from the Salalah Indian community to them, all of them. They are working very hard, as and when 24/7, as and when we are calling, they are responding for each and every inquiry form.
Thank you, Mr. Manpreet. So talking about the precautions, what exactly precautions and measures you all are exercising in this situation, knowing that COVID is also happening and now the tropical depression is also there in the Far Governorate?
See, whatever, the Supreme Committee decisions, the Government of India decisions regarding COVID-19, whatever it is coming to us through the embassy, we are forwarding to all, through our WhatsApp group, through our mails, to all our Indian community and the members of the Indian Social Club here. So, and telling them to spread it to the other people, those who do not know about it. So we are taking care of each and everything here.
Thank you, Mr. Manpreet. Could you also speak about the challenges that is being faced currently, in the wake of the situation?
See, only thing is few people they have lost their jobs. They are going back. They are not feeling good. And the other thing is there are few professions which have not opened, like laundry and some other shops which are not open so far. So they are feeling it, little bad. But we are helping them. As and when they are calling, we are providing them food kits and other help whatever they need. And local government they are also providing food kits and other help. So I think so far it is very smooth here in Salalah.
As I mentioned earlier, that right now the situation is pretty drastic in the Far Governorate as COVID-19 and low depression is both happening in the region. How do you see the sentiments of the people,
Ma'am,
dealing with
I
both?
cannot hear you. Only I'm seeing, your question here on the screen and answering. But your voice is not. The sentiments are great, both after COVID-19 and tropical depression. People, they are used to it now. Last year, volcano has come and people, they know how to deal with this situation. In Salalah, there were hardly any problem. Only few wadis are there. Because of that, some problems came, but we have lost two lives here also in Salalah. But overall, it was okay.
Thank you so much, Mr. Manpreet Singh, for joining us for the session today and giving us live updates from the the Far Governorate region right now. That's a wrap of a show for today. We'll be back again tomorrow at the same time. Stay tuned and keep watching TTV.